Hiya lovelies, or welcome if you're new here, I'm Linz. So I am attempting to do pork chops today in the air fryer, and I must say they're not exactly chunky themselves. I'd say maybe 10 to 12 mil, if that. So I'm assuming they're not going to need too long. Now I am going to say this isn't my most favourite recipe, but I thought I'd give it a go and show you just in case, because pork chops, when found on special offers and things like that, can be extremely cheap and a good meal. So we'll bring this down and we'll have a look. So as I said, these are the puniest little pork chops I have seen. I am going to start off with just vegetable oil in my spray. I've said this a couple of times, but this is just the cheap sort of like 1 cow spray bottle you get from Aldi or Lidl. And the top just unscrews and screws on, and you can fill it then with whatever you want. And that basically is a lot cheaper than, you know, buying them all the time, or, you know, that's that. But this one here, where's this one from? This is from Lidl. I picked this up, and it's their all-purpose multi-seasoning. So I'm going to try this on these. Now these have come up to room temperature. Just hoping that, you know yourself with pork chops, they can be very dry and not great. So I'm hoping that we've given them a good bit of a spritz. And just some of this, that they'll just be, I don't know, hopefully not as dry and horrible. I have a couple of different recipes for pork chops. One is my absolute favourite, but that's going to be coming up on a slow cooker meal at some point in the very near future. And what I'm seeing here at the minute is, because the nights are starting to get a little bit darker, even though the clocks haven't changed yet, it is very dull in here. So I might have to think about getting some extra lighting or something. We'll see. So I'm going to pop these into drawer 1. To go with this, I am doing, well, there were potatoes, but I think I've overcooked them at this stage, so it'll be mash. And just some very basic, cheap, frozen mixed veg. That's it. So we're going to pop them in there. Bring this down a bit more. Same story. Haven't turned it on. Turn on, and I'm going to go onto air fry at 200. Now I am going to try, I think, 5 minutes to start with, then we'll turn them over and see. The most important thing here is going to be the internal cooked temperature, which I need a reading of over 63, I prefer 65 Celsius. I will try, if I remember, to pop it up on screen what that is in Fahrenheit, lovelies. So we're just going to go down to, what did I say, 5 minutes we'll start with. And yeah, we'll hope for the best. As I said, I am starting like slow cooker instant pot meals now. Hopefully, not sure if it'll be this week when you're seeing this video or the following week, but they are coming up. So stay tuned for that, and make sure, give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you'd like. It's completely free. Hit the bell so you don't miss when I upload. Again, thanks very much to all of yous that you continue to support me and everything like that. I'm saying this now rather than at the end, because I know a lot of people don't watch to the end. So a big thank you to everybody. We'll be back in 5 minutes. This has just started its cool down, so I'm going to press the off button to get it to stop doing that. We'll have a look. Ooh, not too bad. Whether you can hear that or not, this microphone's different. We're going to turn them over. God, they're shrinking away to nothing. I know, like, the average guide is the size of your fist for meat, but that's looking a bit ridiculous. So we're going to come back up, and again I'm going to put that onto air fry. No, we don't want to go up, we want to go down. On for 5 minutes again, and then we'll give them a temperature check and make sure they're at the right sort of temperature. I've turned the potatoes off, so hopefully I won't have to mash them. I am so tongue-tied today. Shall we get there? Back in a sec. Forgot to stop it before the cool down, but we shall see. They're looking good and sounding good, and even though they've disintegrated, shrank, shall we say. Oh wow, I've got 85. Oh my gosh, 93. Yeah, they're very overcooked, so maybe they don't need that long at all. Now, remember, lovelies, that's only 10 minutes. Now, I know they're only small, but I was still expecting it to take a little bit longer than that. So I reckon maybe you could get away with 8 if they're as pathetic looking as my pork chops. I am going to dish up and then we'll come back. I want to cut into one and see, is it dry and just not good, or how it turns out. So we'll be back in a second. So I am back after plating up, and I must say that really just looks quite pitiful, the size that chop shrinked when I cooked it. But the biggest test now I want to see is, did it dry out and is it going to become all, yeah. So we'll have a look. I tried to keep the gravy off it so it wouldn't interfere with the having a look. Oh, we seem to have a bit of juice going on there. A little bit tough. Well, there's only like 2 mouthfuls in this anyway, so it's not going to be an overly big deal. And when I'm off camera, I am actually going to put on some of my homemade apple sauce from last year. Just the last bit I have left before I start making up some for this year, but that's neither here nor there. But anyway, that there, pork chop. Oh, this is good. My teeth ain't great. Not as bad as I've previously done. I am going to say that there is a little bit overpowering. I am getting quite a salty sort of taste, but it's not. It would be edible with the apple sauce. Anyway, lovelies, instead of me being really sort of, I'd get proper told off for that when I was younger, talking with my mouth full, I am going to say goodbye now, and hopefully I will talk to you down in the comments or over on another video. But take care, stay safe, and yeah, just look after yourselves, lovelies, and I will talk to you soon, hopefully. Bye for now.